What is up, people? Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another watch along here on the Cup Chasers. That's right. It's Inter Milan hosting the shocker of the Champions League, Bodo Glimt. That's right. No longer can we call them Bozo Gimps. They take a 2-0 lead to the San Siro. It's obviously going to be a tough game for the men from the North Pole, but it's going to be all to play for in this one, of course. So go ahead and smash up the likes on your way in. Go ahead and hype it up if you got any of those points. And of course, it would be an honor and a pleasure to welcome you to the community. And I thank you, of course, for being here. Go ahead and tell me what you're thinking right there in the comment section down below. Is Inter going to do it? Is Bodo going to pull it off? These are the Champions League nights we absolutely live for. It's already been a good one for Atletico Madrid, of course, getting the big win with the big man, Alexander Sorloth. His hat trick at home in Spain, of course, taking them through to the next round. Could be Liverpool, could be the lowly Pollo Fritos and Tottenham Hot Scum. So it's definitely all to play for in this one. I'm actually not sure what it is for either of these teams moving forward. Let's see if we can check this out right quick. Is there a bracket in this thing here? No, this is something about draws. Let's look at table, knockout phase. See if we can find this thing here and see just who could be waiting for Bodo in the next round. All right, here we go. So, oh my God, we could get Bodo Glimt versus Manchester City if they beat Inter, or at least hold out and make it through this evening. Oh, Man City would have to go to the North Pole once again. That'd be beautiful. Or it could be Sporting Lisbon for Bodo, supposing they do the business today. And what an absolutely incredible story that would be. It's most people, I would say, cheering for Bodo tonight to do it, but I'm sure it will be they'll be facing absolutely everything Inter can bring to to this one tonight. Of course, it's going to be a tough match. Going to be a very, very tough match. I expect Castle to go through. I expect Leverkusen to go through. And, of course, we've already seen Atletico go through. So this is the one that's really up in the air. This is the one I'm excited to preside over. Of course, we'll have an eye on the other two. Of course, we'll have an eye especially on Leverkusen Olympiacos, because that tie holds one of Arsenal's potential opponents in the round of 16. My money's on the Germans, as they are at home with a 2-goal advantage. But you never know what crazy Marinakis has said in the locker room. He may have said, you know, extra bonuses if you guys can bring this round. But we will see. Is this the biggest stadium Bodo's ever been to? I mean, what a night. Good for them. Good for them, for real, dude. What a night. I mean, just as a fan of the game, you just got to give it. You got to give it to them. This is an incredible moment. For Inter, you guys need to shape up. Look at these bums. Y'all need to shape up. I'm just kidding. Of course, they're gonna throw everything at Bodo tonight, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how the men from Santa's workshop approach this one. Do they attack? Do they press? Is it a mid-block, low-block? I can't say that I've watched a whole bunch of the Norwegian team, obviously they haven't played in the league in ages, since last summer. So they haven't actually played a lot in general. I wonder what their training regimen has been to stay fit and stay ready for the Champions League, because they certainly were ready for the first leg. And it looks pretty standard from Inter. Thuram and Esposito are going to start up top together. Bastoni, Akanji, Bisek, yeah. Luis Enrique and DeMarco, wingbacks, yeah. Barella, Zielinski for Tessie. As far as my experience with Inter this season, this is a pretty strong, pretty standard, typical lineup for the Milan Giants. And as I said, not necessarily. Oh, wow. I didn't realize Lautaro was injured. That's why he's on the thumbnail. I did not realize Lautaro was injured, as you can see. What's up, Arun? Cup Chasers are scheduled Wednesday evenings, 11 p.m. in England, 6 p.m. on the East Coast of America is when we have our regularly scheduled programming. And yeah, gotta say, Arun, you guys were terrible yesterday. Massive result, big 3 points. Awful game. Hey, but you got it done. That's all that matters. You got it done, my friend. That is all that matters. So congrats. Congrats on that one. Yep, make sure you hit the notification bell on. Don't have to ask. You'll know when we're live. Make sure you smash it up the likes on your way, and appreciate everybody being here. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know. Do you think Inter can turn this round? I feel like right out the rip, they're going to be coming at it with just absolute venom. You got to think, right? All right, here we go. What's up, Kieran? Geordie boys are taking over the Champions League. Yes, sir. Y'all got a cruise today, up 5 goals in yours. It's just a cruise session for Newcastle. Y'all should just make sure no one gets hurt. Well, all right. Here we go. Bodo Glimt. How long can you hang on? Can you hang on? You got to at least make it, through the initial pressure. And they're up for it. The men in yellow are definitely up for it. Kieran, bro, Voltamata in the center midfield. The experiment's done. Like you need to send a letter, write somebody, get somebody on the phone. You definitely need to you need to get in touch with somebody at the club and just tell Eddie, bro, not anymore. It's over. The experiment's done. Quit it. Stop it. Voltamata in the center midfield is it's woeful. It's bad. It's not what you want. He's wasted there. High line from Inter. Ball across. Here he is. Ball to the line from Hauga. And it'll be a long clearance from Zielinski. Yeah, Eddie Howe, I mean, it's not that difficult just to switch Gordon, whoever's in front of him, and have them play in behind Voltamata. Let Voltamata hit the knockdowns. It's not really complicated stuff. And Bodo definitely up for it here. Tackles flying in. Right out the rip, letting Inter know they're not going to just roll over here. Ooh, you think so? You think so, Kieran? I think Bodo have a shot. I think Bodo definitely have a shot. I like Marcus Thuram. Esposito's a good player as well. They're 2 frontmen today. I definitely like Marcus Thuram. He's a fighter up there. Good target man. DeMarco into the channel. Here's Barella. DeMarco on the cross. Esposito's there. First shot across the bow for Inter. And Bodo. Got to be aware. Have to be aware. First chance for the home side. Esposito with the header over. Three minutes gone by. 3 minutes down. And Inter, patient. Certainly patient. Here's Enrique. Bodo force him back. You can see the 4-4-2 against the ball. It's cleared out wide, but here's Enrique. Once again. Ball into the channel. It's a good clearance from Berg. Only not very far on the clearance. Here's Enrique. Barella with the cross to the back post. Nobody's there. Has Tonali already scored? Apparently he's on fire. Somebody put him out. Get him a fire extinguisher. Oh, man. Newcastle already. 2-0. Oh, my goodness. Yo, we just started. Bro. Holy crapola. My goodness. We're not even 5 minutes into the game. And Q-Bag. Yeah. That's the difference between knockouts in a Champions League and this crowded league season. That's the difference right there. 8-1 on aggregate, and there's still 85 minutes to go. That's not good for Q-Bag. Not good for the Azerbaijani team. Anyway. Into the corner from Akanji. Enrique tries to head into the channel. Can Hauga get on it? It's up. Who's going to win it? And this is obviously the pattern of the game. It's going to be the pattern of the game. We knew it was going to be like this. Enrique's trying to find some space down the wing. He gets to the byline. Ball across. Oh, absolutely. You love to see a good volley. You love to see a nice, smooth connection on the volley. Commentator supposes that Bodo might be a little bit more keen to just clear it, to just hoof it clear. Ball into the channel. DeMarco, does he get there? Goal kick. Well done from the defender. No, that's fine. That's good. That's good work from the defender to win the goal kick. So far, so good for the Norwegians. Keeper to hit it long. Bodo are going to have to win some second balls, or it's just going to be attack versus defense for 90 minutes, and it'll be very tough to do that the whole game. Very difficult to just defend in your shape for 90 minutes. Bodo are going to have to win some of the second balls. Going to have some possession just to take the pressure off a little bit. They can't just resort to just hoofing it. Definitely have to make sure at some point they get some possession to relieve the pressure, because Inter is just going to be coming wave after wave the whole game. Not necessarily a huge amount of urgency from Inter so far, though. A couple of crossfield passes like this to Enrique out wide. And here comes the early cross. They're up. Esposito. It's a long way out for the header, though. Can't let him cross. Bodo are going to have to close down these crosses. Get a little bit closer. Make it more difficult. Oh, he's up. It's a battle for the second ball. You got to win it. Barella does well. All right. And see, now here they gotta put a couple passes together. Gotta win this. Gotta win it. Oh. DeMarco is going to be important to enter success. So too Enrique. You can already see them looking to get wide and put the crosses in. You can already tell. Got to win these second balls, though. That's well done. Keep it. That's well done. Now you got to keep it. This ball around the corner they're looking for every time. Oh, he flicks it on. You got to win it. Hey! Almost. But that's the idea, though. They hit the target man, and they have Haga underneath. That's the right idea. Now they're a little bit stretched. That's good D, though. That's fantastic D. Well done. Important. Important to break up to get back in their shape here. Ten minutes gone. And the pattern is certainly set. Step. It's well done. DeMarco marauding in. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if Inter could perhaps find some more energy. You are down two goals. It's, maybe that's not why I'm not the coach or whatever, but definitely patient from Inter. Oh, that's a good touch from Thuram. It's going to get through for Vertesi. And they'll concede the corner kick. But that's good work through the lines. That's good work through the lines here. Look at this. That's a good touch. Little bit of fortune there from Marcus Thuram. But that's 100% the types of touches he's going to need to have with the runners coming in from behind him. And DeMarco is going to hit this in swinger. Oh, very interesting. It's far more classic of a lineup in the box for the corner kick than we're used to. The absolute melee flipping gladiator battle. Whee! DeMarco with a curler. Goalkeeper right behind it. One for the cameras. Still had to make the save. Yeah, it's right down the center. And we'll repeat the feet. DeMarco in swinger. Here comes. He's on his back post, doing well. Doing well to block the header to the back post. It was certainly on its way. Inter fans in strong voice. Here comes the cross. Who's there? Who's going to win the second ball? Referee, it's a foul. And now some of the pressure can relent. Yeah, definitely a foul from Akanji there. Oh, immediately puts his hand up. Akanji, yeah, man, it's a foul. Come on. Definite foul. Here it is around the corner from Bodo. Got to keep it in. It's a good win from DeMarco. Hoofed away. Inter already back on it. Oh, gotta win it. Oh, here's Turan behind the line. Oh my goodness, he's missed it. I think the flag's up, but wow, he's put it wide. He's definitely offsides. But way, it's a good run from Turam off the back. Couple of yards off his defender. Nice pass from Zielinski. Good touch to the inside. Horrendous finish. Horrendous finish from the Frenchman. Bodo to hit along. Have to win a second ball here. There you go. Now keep it. Keep it. Oy. It's a good ball around the corner. Who's going to win the second one? Well done. Well done here in the center. That's good stuff. Now you go forward. That's a good ball wide. Here's Haga. He's coming inside. Oh, squared it right in. It's bouncing around. It's still there for Bodo Glimt. Cutting back, forth, one back. And now he'll come into the other way. Bastoni. No. Wow. Who gets the free kick? So what's the call? I don't even know what the call is here. There's nothing there. It must have been the other ones. Inter, okay, so Inter got the call. I didn't even know what had happened. Didn't even know what had happened on that one. Long ball here into the channel. Turam gonna get on it. The Inter players crash the box. He's gonna go around him. Coming for the shot. Oh, it was deflected. Goalkeeper was absolutely worried. It's a deflection off the defender. Doesn't even see it coming. Doesn't even see it coming. You would think the keeper may have had it covered there. Hiking, but Gunderson's in the way. Third corner kick from DeMarco from this side already. 15 minutes deep. Take it short. Barella, DeMarco. Great work from the defender. Great work from Berg. And Haugo will chase it all the way back to Sommer. Win it. Punish him. Oh, wow. Barella wins it. A very important challenge. A very important challenge from Barella because it was a 4v2 the other way if he hadn't. And I think Bodo have kind of withstood the initial pressure. Got to get on the ball a little bit here. Long one. He's up. Got to win it. That's almost. Who's going to win a second ball here? It's headed back down. All the way back for Jan Sommer. Under pressure here. A little chip over for Enrique. That's well done from the Bodo team. Team pressing together. Making Sommer hit it out of bounds. And a goal for Bodo would be a long, long day for Inter, as they say. Is that a corner kick? It is not. The home side. We'll get to launch it long here. Berg disagrees. Bodo pressing high here. Long. Who's going to win it? It's up. That's well done. Oh, he's giving it right to Turam, and it's a 2v2 in the other direction. Good ball into the channel. Maybe a little bit long for Esposito, but he's going for the early cross. Not good enough. Good D from the cover. And it'll be a deep throw in here for Inter. Long ball goes straight to Haikin. And he'll take his time. Find the shape. Get in their lanes. Comfortable at the moment. Oh, that's a good touch. No one on the second ball. Forward number 9 likes it. He likes that. He wants more of it. Here's Barella. DeMarco. Barella. Coming back deep. Akanji. Looking for the switch. On for Enrique. It's good work. Here's Fratesi. One touch stuff. Back into the box. Fratesi. Oof. DeMarco will chip it to the back post. No one there. Hauga's come all the way back here to win it. Under a lot of pressure from Bisek. Get up! Oh, he's very lucky. Very lucky to get the free kick there is Hauga. He definitely fell over like a sack of baking powder right there. There's no foul. There's nothing there. Oh, there's no foul, man. No foul. Another chance to hit him long here for the Bodo keeper. They've survived 20 minutes. And I'm ripping headphones out. Here goes, long one. It's past everybody. Uh-oh, it's very long. Blumberg was there. Oh, that's a good touch from Berg. Always giving it away, though. Giving it away. And I get it, though. I get the nerves from Bodo. You understand it. You understand it. So far, they're doing just fine. So far, they're doing just fine. They'll take that all day. You know, not every ball around the corner is going to come off, and they'll just continue to do what they're doing right now, Bodo. Definitely looking for these long balls. Got to win a second one, though. Got to battle for the second ball. That's the problem. It's just going to keep coming and coming and coming. You have to find a way to make it stop for a minute, a way to breathe for a minute. Pressing high again. Pressing as a team. Somebody's got to be here on Akanji. It's good work from Inter to play through, force him back. Bodo just retreating a bit. Here's another ball into the channel. DeMarco on his bike. Not good enough on the cross, too close to the main netminder. We'll see. Here's some space on the right. And now Bodo with a chance to try to work something. Berg for Hauga. Back into the center. Combining well. Inter. Working hard. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what Bodo need. Now Bodo's turn to try a ball around the corner. Got to win the second ball, though. Got to win it. Inter press well. Win the ball back, though. That's good work from the home side. Now here's Zelensky bringing it forward for Enrique. Can't give him the space. He's looking for the cross. Step. Got to step. Got to step. He's going to hit one. Yep. All the way across for DeMarco. First time Bastoni puts it in. It's and that shot, strike clearance could have gone anywhere. One time down. Bastoni. That's poor from Bastoni. Got to be a better cross. And Zielinski will go over to take the corner kick in swinger from the left-hand side via the Inter perspective. Sometime today? Yeah. Here it comes. Ball across. Header from Bastoni. High and wide. And once again. Why does number 9 back off? He had him. He was there, but then he backed off. Long kick. Got to win the second ball, though. Turan brings it down. Ooh, that's cheap, referee. That's a cheap one, referee. Got a step. Bodo been somewhat comfortable so far. Inter looking to turn the screw. That's good one-touch stuff. Got to play quick in there. There's no space to speak of in the middle of the park. No space in there. Here's another long ball into this channel. Enrique can pick it up. Kind of heavy. Ooh, Bisek does very well. Gets to the byline. Ball across. One away. And now Enrique is going to find more space. Here's a cross. It's deflected. DeMarco. Got to find the quality from Inter. Yet to be there. That's well done from Bisek. The entire Bodo team in the box back on defensive duty. And now they've hit it long once again. Can they win the second ball this time? It goes over him. And Bodo in here. No way. Wow. Bastoni. Wow. Bastoni goes down like an absolute sack of potatoes. How's that a foul? What planet is this a foul? That is so cheap from the referee. That's so crazy cheap from the referee. That is nuts. That was nuts. That's a terrible call. That's a horrendous call. Wow. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Anyway, here comes DeMarco. Barella with the early cross. It's too far for Frattesi. And Heikens probably touched the ball more than any Bodo player. Gotta win it. Gotta win it. Gotta win it. Keep it. Well done. He's offsides. Yep. But that's what I'm talking about for Bodo. That's what I'm talking about for Bodo. On the Newcastle stream, it said Newcastle versus Arsenal first round of 16. Nope. That's not possible. Maybe in the quarterfinals. But Arsenal are going to play Dortmund or Leverkusen. From my understanding of the table. Maybe in the quarters, Kieran. We might see in the quarterfinals if you win your next tie. But you might have to play Chelsea, bro. Kieran, I don't know if you clocked it, but if you get Chelsea, you're going to play them Champions League, and then you're going to play in the league, and then you'll play them Champions League. I don't know if you've clocked that as far as the schedule. Here comes a corner. Another save. Hiking. Keeping it out. And the break's on here. Can you keep it? Can you keep it? That's a foul. Well done. But yeah, Kieran, if you get Chelsea, it's either Barca or Chelsea. That's a nightmare. But if you get Chelsea, you play them Wednesday. At the weekend, you play them in the league, and then you'll play them on the Tuesday or whatever. So you'll get to play Chelsea 3 times in a row if you draw them. And if you don't do that, it's Barcelona. That's rough. That is rough. It's a long one from the goalkeeper. This time, DeMarco heads it wide. And Bodo obviously going to take as much time on all set piece, dead ball situations. Fans not happy, but you know that's what's going to happen. And Inter battling well in the middle of the field, certainly making Bodo work. But here they are pressing high. Making him hit it long. That's a good ball to get it to Enrique. Bodo retreats. What can Enrique do with it here? Into the channel for Zielinski. Back this way for Bisek. Is he going to go for the early cross? He is not. Enrique again. Bisek. Back and forth. It goes. Here's Akanji. All the way now for Bisek again. Bodo doing well. Staying in their shape. Staying in the lanes. Clogging up the middle of the park. Into the center here. Oh, you got to step to that. Got to step to that. Here's the cross. Nope. I thought Enrique was going to hit it. Barella will. Ball in. Ooh, Esposito was in there. Tried to direct it with the bending header like this. Goes over the bar. Oof. Almost. Very difficult for Esposito to really get anything on target there. Very difficult. And yeah, Kieran, if you don't get on Arsenal's side of the bracket and you win your round of 16 game, you'll face Bayern in the quarterfinals. So that's what you want. Here's Enrique. What? Who's going to win it? It'll come wide here for DeMarco into some space. Early ball. Out wide for Esposito. Great block from the defender. Got a step. Enrique's going to cross here. Got a step. In behind. And Enrique again. Here's the cross. They're up. Clearance doesn't go very far. Here's Bastoni. Straight ball to the back post. And once again, not good enough. Pressure will relent for a moment. And we're a third of the way through the game. Bodo Glimt hanging on well, playing well, defending well. Inter huffing and puffing. And that's about it at the moment. Heiken hits it long again. Got to win a second ball. Bring it down. Ooh. Go on. Inter will come away with it here. In for Esposito. Nothing there. Oh, this ref, man. Hometown refs for sure. I'd be very frustrated. Esposito's got hold of his jersey, dude. He's won the ball. That's frustrating from a Bodo point of view. Looked fine from Gunderson for me. Here's Zielinski. Forced back. It's back for him now. 2 players step. In and out it goes. Oh, that's a good touch from Zielinski. Quick feet. And again, goes for the shots. Ooh. Goalkeeper looked worried. Goalkeeper definitely looked worried. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, what a goal that would have been. Cuts past, got one guy, nutmegs the next one, goes for the curler, doesn't get any bend on it whatsoever. No banana boots from that one. And there we go. Another long ball for Bodo. Who's going to win it? It's up. Long one once again, down for Akanji. Kanji chips it for Sommer. And now Bodo can come forward in the press here. Enrique's in trouble. That's so weak. That's so flippin' weak. And the referee is calling everything. Anytime Inter falls to the ground, the referee is blowing his whistle. Once again, despicable. Bodo pressing high here. That's good work from Inter. Bisek for Tessie. Oh, it's one. I put out of bounds there. So far, so good for the Norwegians. Is DeMarco going to get that? Nope. Ball is not angled enough. Too flat. The rail is down. He didn't see anything. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Calma, 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 says the referee to Barella. He's not a fan. Not a fan of the referee. I don't see anything wrong with that. Not a thing wrong with that. Give him a card, man, for petulance alone. Just for sheer petulance, you know? Like, holy macaroni. Macaroli. Referee counting. There it goes. But gotta win the second ball. Gotta win it. It's up. Who's gonna come down with it? Here we go. Now a chance for Hauga. 1v1 with Enrique. Cuts inside. All the way across. And another ball back across. And Sommer's forced to make a save. The header from Evian. Across from Bloomberg. And that's the best attack from Bodo. Just making sure Inter's still aware. Potential going the other way. Got to be alive to it. Got to be alive to it. Bodo claiming we're still an attacking threat. Here comes Bisek down the line. Trying to get a ball into the corner for Tezzy. It's great step from the defender as he won the goal kick. He has not. It'll be another Inter corner. And that's actually a decent call. Oh. Evian tried to angle the header there. Here comes Barella with the outswingers. Not good enough. Not even passing near post. DeMarco trying to shape for a shot. Bisek pops up on the left. Step. It's going to be able. Oh, there's no way you're going to call that a back pass. There's no way you're claiming a back pass. Get out of here. And Inter already counting down the goalkeeper clock for the referee. And I think now the strategy from Bodo, you just stick to it. You're almost through the first half. Just stick to what you've been doing. Make sure you stay tight. Make sure you stay compact. Don't get too crazy with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's a Bodo throw-in. No way. No way. It's unlucky. Unlucky. Barella coming back, joining in the build-up. Bastoni. Barella once more. Bodo doing well. Following their marks. Staying in the lanes. Clogging up the midfield. It's well done. It's good stuff. Oh, hey, that's a bad giveaway from Forteze. Hauger gets it wide. Hey! Not a good enough pass there. Had a little bit of space there. Didn't work out. Bodo back in the shape. Inter working down the line here. It's a good step from the center back. Bodo coach gesticulating, shouting, directing, managing. Doing his part from the touchline. 6 minutes left plus stoppage time. Won't be much. Haven't really been any injuries, any major breaks. Akanji right down the pipe. Esposito wanted a foul. Oh, I think he's lucky there. I think he's lucky to get that free kick. It's a good one to win from Bloomberg, but might be lucky to get that one. The crowd certainly agrees. Let's see here on the replay. Yeah, he hits it by him, gets a touch past him, and Bastoni shoves him down. Good call from the referee. It's almost a good turn from Esposito. Almost. I can't believe Barella's complaining to the referee. He's been favoring Inter all night. It's a good ball into the center here. Some space in the middle. Keep it. Keep it now. All the way back for the goalkeeper. You can work it this way. You can work it left. No? Okay. Goalkeeper chooses right. He's launched it long. Homie is off sides. Damn, Blumberg. You can't be off sides when your center back is playing the pass. Got to do better. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Bodo working hard just to stay disciplined. That's good work. That's good work. Good work out here on the wing. Got to come out a little bit. Got to come out a little bit more. Here's Bisek out wide. In the middle. There it comes. They're working it down the line. Zielinski goes for the cross. It falls for Forteze. And he'll win the kick. I don't think it hits his arm, though. It hits his body. Yeah, it doesn't hit his arm at all. Doesn't hit his arm at all. Yeah. Definitely off his body, not a pen. Of course, Inter are going to ask for it. Of course, they're going to ask for it. Of course. You got to, yeah. Why are the Inter flags yellow? Interesting. In swinger. Goalkeeper does well on the punch. Zielinski under pressure. So too Enrique. Barella chips one in. DeMarco's on this side from the corner kick. What? Bodo turned it over. So too to Inter. Got to keep it now. No way. That looked very theatrical from Barella. Ball still in play, though. Here is Zielinski. Chipped in. It's up. Got to get it away. DeMarco goes for the shots. Very, very far wide, that one. He's won the ball. He's won the ball all day long. That's a good tackle. And then give him a yellow for diving. Give Barella a yellow for diving. He steps on his leg. Not the first one. Not his first step. Not that step. His second step falls on his leg, and then he goes. Aah! He should get a yellow for theatrics, in my opinion. Look at this. Oh, it's gone down like an absolute sack of potatoes. Win it. And Bodo, almost to halftime here. Need to hang on. They've played well. They've absolutely played well so far. They're working hard. They're working hard. So is Bisek here. And they've won it. They've turned it over. Can you keep it? Oh, nope, they can't. Cannot keep it. And it's as you were. Here's a Kanji. Oh, that's a good ball through the lines. Here's Barella. Just took it a bit too wide. Bastoni overlaps. You'd rather have DeMarco down the line there. Here's Barella. Akanji. Bodo working well to force it all the way back out to Bisek. He's going to try to dribble the forwards. That's a good ball. And a good step from Gunderson. Great step from Gunderson. Can gain 50 yards there of territory. Force him back. Here's Turan. Gets turned. Not good enough for DeMarco. Got to win it. Got to get it through. One away. Just anywhere at this point. And the pressure is heaping. The pressure is building for the home side. And we're into stoppage time at the San Siro. 1 minute. That's about right. We haven't really seen any stoppages. What can Inter conjure here in the end of the first half? DeMarco. It's a good step. Here's Zielinski. Gets it back again. Clearance. Hogue, number 9 is going to get there here. That's a good ball. There's space on the break here for get it to the left. Get it to the left. That's a good ball out to the right. Casper Hogue. Who's going to win it? That's a great tackle from Barella. Now it's opened up. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Definitely the last action of the half. All of the Norwegian players have retreated. It's done. That's the half, referee. Don't let him cross. One way. That's the half. There it is. Yep. Well done from Bodo Glimt. That is well done. Well done from Bodo. Come on, Bodo. That's well done. Absolutely well done. And you have to say, there's only been a couple of moments that are really, really dangerous for Inter. You know, Bodo also carved out a pretty dangerous one when they got the header down and Sommer had to get down to get it. So they've almost, they've defended really well, I think, and a lot of headers away, a lot of good work from the goalkeeper. And, I said that I didn't necessarily think they could do this kind of a strategy for 90 minutes, but now that they've gotten through 45 minutes of it, maybe because space, more and more space like there was right there at the end of the half will be open. And honestly, there's a world where this game ends 1-0 Bodo. There's a world where Bodo just hit Inter on the break and a dagger. Just an absolute dagger on the break. There's definitely a world where that happens. But of course, it is halftime, so I will be right back. Thank you so much for being here. That's right. Here, it's halftime, and I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. It really does help the channel. So go ahead and smash up the like button. Of course, you already know the drill. Hype it up if you got any left. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be my pleasure to welcome you to the community, of course. And as always, let me know what you're thinking about this one in the comments section down below. Cut your grass! Finally!
The Chiefs are saying, and what you've said for weeks about Man United, why don't they play countering attacking football? And then they did it, and they won. And what's City not good at? Defending counter-attacking football.
Mikel Arteta, you sir. Midfield a few times. Like people like hammering down the door. Like I'm trying to work it through here in my mind, and I can't figure out what's made him so afraid. All right, people. Let me know in the comments. I want to know what you think the managers should do to influence this game. Do we need more of the same? Do we need wholesale changes? Or maybe just a couple of little tweaks? Of course, thanks for being here. I want to know your opinion. Amazing. What is up, people? We are back. That is right at halftime in all of the Champions League games that are simultaneously going on right now. And we'll go ahead and take a look here at the halftime scores that are currently, while they do their whatever they're doing here in the studio for CBS with Kate, Thierry, and the gang. Newcastle still up 2-0. Absolutely wrecking Q-Bag 8-1 on aggregates. Leverkusen doing the job at home versus Olympiacos. They're already up 2-0. Don't have to worry about a thing. And of course, let's go 4-1 over Club Brugge. Brugge pressing for the equalizer, got hit on the break a number of times. And yeah, let's go flexing their muscles. Newcastle flexing their muscles. Bayern doing the job. Bayern Leverkusen doing the job. And Bodo Glimt. So far, so good for the Norwegians. Defending well, staying in their shape. Doing well to clear headers. Doing very well to bring, to be, making sure that all of the opportunities Inter have had on goal have not been open. They've been difficult to deal with. They've been half chances. There hasn't been any real clear cut, like, holy crap, he should have scored moments. Even DeMarco's shot in the 11th minute was like right at him. There have been a lot of corners, a lot of pressure from Inter. I think one thing Bodo needs to do a little bit better is win the second balls a little bit more. And when they do, I think that they just got a little bit more quality, find a little bit more quality going forward. One goal could do it for them, really. One goal could do it for them, really. And they've just done a little bit to make Inter, let's see, at this point, that doesn't even matter. Inter have to send it. Full send. Damn the torpedoes, send everything. I think Inter need to play through the middle a bit more instead of straight up down the outsides, get the early cross. Bodo have shown their potential and their ability to continually head the ball away. Hakeem has been very big back there in the net. A lot of punches clear, a lot of good saves that you expect him to make, but also still needed to be made. The one on the Fertesi header, of course, the DeMarco shot. So nothing yet that's really been like, holy crap, what a spectacular save, or oh my God, they should have scored. And so it's definitely so far so good for the Norwegians, for the men from Santa's workshop. No longer can we call them the Bozo Gimps. It's Bodo Glimt to you. And they're giving as good as they're getting. That's for sure here in the Champions League. What a story. What a story it's been. And honestly, I don't know if maybe one goal will change the game, but the longer this goes on, the more they're going to believe that, just keep it tight, keep it shut out. And Bodo can almost see it. You can almost see the finish line 45 minutes away. And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Looks like Newcastle are going to go through to play either Chelsea or Barcelona. And of course, looking like Leverkusen are going to hang on. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'll have my eye on it. Obviously, that's Arsenal's opponent. If it isn't the winner of Dortmund via Atalanta, Dortmund with a 2-goal lead in that one. But yeah, this is why we love the Champions League, man. This is why we love it. The Bodo Glimps on a run, on an absolute tear. Let's look at what their path might be. Let's just go ahead and take a gander at what their path could be. Of course, we'll know. We will know what it'll be on Wednesday. The team we finalized following the conclusion of the knockout round playoffs. It's not even Friday. It's oh no, okay, never mind. The 25-26 UEFA Champions League round of 16 quarterfinal and semifinal draw takes place on Friday, February 27th. Yeah. So we'll know on Friday who indeed gets who, but we can look at the potential right here, the potential route, the potential one. All right. Bodo Glimt down here. They could play either City or Sporting. Oh, and then it's Arsenal. Then it would be Arsenal or Bayern. So there's a world where Arsenal have to go to the North Pole. You got to think, if Bodo gets Sporting and get through, they might have another. They might have a shot, dude. That'd be crazy. That'd be so crazy. That would be so nuts. Absolutely would be. That'd be crazy. Bodo, it could be Arsenal Bodo in the quarterfinals. That would be crazy, dude. That'd be nuts, man, to have to play them. But it also very well could be the way this is looking, the way I'm looking at this, it 100% could be Arsenal to play Man City in the Champions League. If Arsenal get drawn to Leverkusen, supposing they beat Olympiacos, and City get drawn to Bodo, supposing they beat Inter, it'll be Arsenal versus Man City should they both win in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Whoo, baby. Wouldn't that be something? Or, it could be, Bodo versus Sporting and Arsenal versus Leverkusen. And Arsenal play the winner of Bodo Sporting in the quarterfinals, supposing we make it through ourselves. So the permutations are spicy. The permutations are certainly spicy. Meanwhile, let's go Madrid, smashing Brugge at home. They're going to be playing an English side, that's for sure. Is it Tottenham or is it Liverpool for Atletico Madrid? We'll find out Friday, of course, and they'll play the winner. So it very well could be there's a world where there's a world where, like, if Chelsea get drawn to the Newcastle side of the bracket and then, say, Liverpool get drawn to the Atletico side of the bracket, where Liverpool play the winner of Newcastle-Chelsea, and we have two back-to-back all-English sides in the quarterfinals. A round of 16 could be Chelsea-Newcastle, and then it could be Tottenham or Liverpool versus... It won't be Tottenham. There's no way. There's no way if Tottenham get drawn to this side of the bracket that they beat Atletico Madrid. No chance. Zero chances of that, in my opinion. But we could have two back-to-back all-English rounds in the Champions League, and there's also a world where all the English sides are on one side of the bracket. So it would be Chelsea versus Newcastle, and then if Liverpool, we're supposing Liverpool get on this side and beat Madrid, it would then be Liverpool versus the winner of that one. But then in the other quarterfinal on that side of the bracket, it very well could be Man City versus Arsenal, and then the Liverpool, and then the semifinal would again be all English. There is a world where one side of the bracket is all English teams. That's crazy. Except no, in that world, Tottenham or Liverpool would be on the other side of the bracket. I think I'm reading that right. That'd be nuts. That would be nuts. But of course, we'll know all of that on Friday. All the permutations, all the routes to the final. Who's playing who? There's still plenty to sort out before all of that. However, plenty to sort out. What's up, Lumen? I appreciate you always being here. It's going to be very, very big 45 minutes here for the Inter Milan Giants. Champions League heritage. Yo, yo. I'm thinking that, Bodo might hang on here. I'm sure Inter are cooking something up here. Esposito, wow. Micah Richards is, wow. Well done. The huddle here from the Norwegians. 45 minutes. Berg, the captain, galvanizing the troops. Ronaldo in the building. R9 in the building. Good for him. That's what's up. 45 minutes till glory. Yeah, Inter fans, after 2 years in 3 in the damn final, And now they're staring elimination down to Bodo. They're going to have to show an awareness of that in this second half. Some urgency. And here we go. 45 minutes for Inter to do something about it. Down 2 goals at home. What can they do? And if Bodo Glimt start winning a couple of second balls, 2 or 3 more second balls than they did in that first half, this game could be very long, as they say in England, for Inter Milan. Could be a long day. But of course, it'll be the same as it was in the first half. Attack versus defense. Bodo looking to counter. But I like that they've definitely played a mid block, kept a bit of a high line, and they've dealt very well with the long balls. And at the moment for Bodo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep on trucking. Exactly what you're doing. And I started my clock. I swear, people. I swear I did. There it is. All right. What can Inter conjure? Bodo chasing him into the corner here. Here's DeMarco looking to combine with Bastoni. Makes him hit it long. Can you win it? Who's going to come down with it? It's Thuram. For Esposito. The step from Berg. It's awkward for Bisek. Falls for Enrique. Oh, he's got the speed. He's going to the line. Gets it across. Goalkeeper can collect, and he'll already start falling down to waste the time. Already will he start falling down to waste the time. And the crowd letting him know, giving him the whistles. Goalkeeper hits it long all the way to his counterpart. And Bastoni can bring it forward. First long ball of the half for the Inter. And that's a good second ball. Win for, yeah, there you go. It's a good second ball win there from this man in the screen. Cortese not excited. Mkhitaryan warming up. No stranger to these types of moments. And the commentator's talking about not being able to sustain pressure for a long time. I mean, shit, they've done it for 50 minutes already. Doing well. Doing really well. Hey! That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Their last 3 games were Dortmund, Atletico, City, and Bodo did the business, getting 2 wins and a draw. It's incredible. Gotta get there. Zielinski over the top. DeMarco goes down like a sack of bricks and gets the call. That's so cheap. That's so cheap. Oh, my God. He goes down so easy, DeMarco. An absolute sack of apples. Oh, my goodness. A sack of gummy worms. Just flopped. Anyways, the man himself, the flopper, standing over the ball here. Complaining about the distance of the wall. Inter have been doing a lot of complaining, but you get it. I get it. You get the moaning. That's a long 10. That's a big 10 yards. That's a really big 10 yards. DeMarco and Barella. This will be a hell of a long goal if he's got it in him. Goes for it, and it's right at the goalkeeper. Hakeem more than comfortable with that one. Ball around the corner. Goes out of bounds. Nothing new. And Inter can come again. Here's Zielinski. Bodo comfortable in their shape. You can see the 4-4-2. Very well drilled. Hauga steps to Bisek. Bloomberg looks to put Bastoni under pressure. DeMarco can take a touch inside, a little bit of space. Gets it wide for Barella. Got a step there. Can't let him cross. Cuts back to the right. Bastoni puts it up. Fratesi. Another header with a good distance away from the goal. And they'll take as long as they possibly can on every one of these. They'll take as long as they possibly can on every single one of these. Can they win the second ball, though? That's the question. That's a foul, referee. Akanji's definitely pushed him over there. How is that not a foul? You just called that against Bodo not 2 seconds ago. Referee clearly still favoring the home side. So what's going on here? Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, he's headed. That's a foul, though, ref. He comes in, he heads homie in the back, causes himself to bleed, pushes man to the ground, and doesn't get the call. Bum. Inter playing down a man for a minute. Enrique finds himself in the pocket. Here's Bisek. Back for Enrique. Back for Bisek. Back for Enrique. It's good work. All the way wide for DeMarco. Got a step. Oh, is it the back post? The very important clearance from the big center back there. Thuram was licking his chops. Thought he was about to have a tap in at the post. DeMarco with the outswinger here. Here it comes. It's up. Goalkeeper's up as well. Comes in and gets it. Comes in and does very well there. The Bodo keep. That's a very important clearance there from the center back. Fratesi can't believe it. There you go. Bodo able to play through the lines a little bit. And now a chance to possess. They need to do this a lot. Akanji back with us. Show for him. Show for him. Good work here. That's well done from Bodo. More than happy to just keep the ball. More than happy to just keep it. Oh, they've given it away to Thuram. He's going to charge at him. That's great D. Great D, but Bodo putting themselves under pressure there unnecessarily. That's good work from Esposito. Good D from the number 4. Good D from the number 4. And it's another corner kick from Inter. Bodo still working hard. It's in there. Nobody knew where it was. DeMarco get another chance. Doesn't get it over the first man. It's going to be a foul this time. Bastoni, I think, as his opponent was going for the header, getting penalized for the push. That's the first one. It gets it away. Here's the second one. Uh-oh. Nope, no handball. Yeah, it's not in an unnatural position. That'd have been ridiculously harsh. Got to win the second ball. It's up from Bastoni. And it will come down for the visitors. Out wide here. Good touch. One more. Can you keep it now? That's well done. Through the press. Gain the territory. Well done. Now keep it. Bodo, little bit of possession here for the visitors in the last couple of minutes. Looking to hit one over. Bisek. Bodo step. That's well done. Enrique, Bisek, Zielinski. Bodo making them work for it, that's for sure. DeMarco's found some space. Doesn't take it. Too slow from the wing back. Here's Bastoni once again. Zielinski coming all the way back. Bisek needs to push. Enter moving too slow, allowing Bodo to get back in the shape. Got to do something different. Got to try something different. Got to try to get down the middle. And they'll take that all day long, will Bodo. They'll take that all day long. Comfortable first 10 minutes for the Norwegians. Long way to go, however. Long way to go in this one. Bodo looking to keep the ball a little bit more in this first half than they did in the second. But Hakeem will just hit it long here. Who's up? Got to win a second ball. Got to win the second ball. I think he's offsides, the number 9 for Bodo. Oh, he does so well to hold it up. And that's definitely a foul. Referee's not giving Bodo anything. Bastoni definitely fouled him. But they're just dealing with it. Game! 1-0 Bodo! The press finally pays off! Oh no. Is it going to be offsides? And the answer might be sunk. Inter might be sunk. Inter might be sunk. Oh, Akanji, what have you done? Oh, Akanji, what have you done? Oh my goodness. And didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? I said it at halftime, man. I said it at halftime. There's a world where Bodo get a goal. I said it. There's a world. And now you don't change a thing if you're Bodo. And it's no less than they deserve. Absolutely no less than they deserve. Absolutely no less than the Norwegians deserve. And it's dreamland. It's dreamland for the visitors. And oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's an absolute mountain for Inter to climb. Footy Judge Mo is probably screaming at it right now. Footy Judge Mo is probably in a world of hurt, just like Inter Milan. And Bodo Glimt making history right here. Holy crap, Ola. Holy crap, Ola. Instant response from Inter Milan. And Inter, I don't think there's a way back now. Lautaro Martinez looking on. You can't even. Oh, God, I can't imagine how gut-wrenching it is. How gut-wrenching this is. And now Inter have to throw the kitchen sink. Damn the torpedoes for sure. You got to send everybody. And I'm telling you, man, Bodo, after they got through that first half, they're just like, you know what? We're feeling it. Started playing through the lines a little bit more, found a little bit more confidence, and finally, their high press caused a mistake. And that might be fatal. That might be a fatal blow. That's a foul, referee. Well done. Well done. And that's well done again. Early cross. Oh! Bro, first time Hauga's like, give me that. And that would have been good night, Barbara, for sure. That would have been done. Done and dusted. Oh, yeah. Esposito's kicked him right in the dome. Right in the face, and he'll give him a chance to roll around. Gunderson cause a little bit of time wasting here. Yeah, Esposito right in the dome piece, and he's going to be time wasting. Oh, Akanji. It's a nightmare from Akanji. It's an absolute nightmare from Manuel Akanji. And I got to say, I don't like him very much. So, kind of nice. Diouf, Boni, Sucic, on for Zielinski, Fratesi, and Luis Enrique. The B team, the blue team, the whatever team coming in to save the day. Did Inter change the shape? Is that the commentators are saying? Have they gone 3 forwards high? Bodo win it again. Some space here in the middle. Bodo passing well. Here's Berg. Out wide for Hauga. Or no, Hauga's not wide, actually. Bodo passing around with confidence now. Playing the ball around. Here it is. Out wide for Bloomberg. Flicked on. Oh, it's good one-touch stuff. Hauga can get on it. Here's Berg. Through the lines. Oh, look at this one-touch stuff. Oh, Berg. Wow. Wow. That is fantastic stuff from Bodo Glimt. Threatening to put Inter down. First corner for the visitors, and they'll take all day long. And wow, what a performance this from the away side. I didn't see the first leg. I imagine that was an incredible performance, but this here has just been professional as you could be. It's been fantastic. Here's the outswinger from Berg. It's flicked on. Oof, Hauga, eyes lit up, big as saucers, rips it into Rosette. And I had an inkling, I had a feeling that as Inter pushed, we might see a Bodo goal. But Inter have just not had the ideas today. Sucic wanting way too much time. He'll eventually get there. DeMarco can get it. Here's Boni. Step over. Jinky. Cruyff turn. Fires one in. Rips one in. Tries to go low. It's got to be better from Inter. DeMarco will come for the corner. The out swinger. The corner bet was on today. I think this is the 10th one of the game for sure. I know Inter have 8 or 9. Ball up. Kanji. Kasper Hauga on the line defensively. Yep. finds his spot on the post and able to clear. That's well done. Well done from the big man. Good disciplined work. DeMarco short. Sucic with the cross is poor. Barella fires. Bodo players battling. Evian hassled by Bastoni, doing little turns, does so well to find some space and chips it away. That's well done. That's well done. Hoga going to press Barella. The other Hauga on the other side going to press the goalkeeper, Sommer. Here's Bisek. And time is getting on here, people. Both up 4-1 right now. Barella with some space. Here's Barella. Oh, they've given it away. Keep it. One more. And they can break. Bodo can break. Bjorken stood up. Oh, he's going to get space again. That's well done from Bodo. That's so well done from Bodo. They can just keep it. Passing it around. Wow. Wow. What a performance from Bodo Glimt, man. What a performance. Their high press forced a goal. They're up 3 goals now, and they'll just kick it around. Heiken, the first real time Heiken's hit a poor ball. Esposito gets on it. That's going to be a yellow card. He won't mind. He won't mind at all. He won't mind at all. Will the big man at the back. And now speaking of the big men can get forward for enter. Gunderson, the man going into the referee's book. About 25-ish minutes to go. Here is DeMarco over with Barella. Free kick duty. DeMarco to the back post. Bjorntiff, is that what he's saying? The number 4 gets it away. It'll be a corner kick. Bodo absolutely loving life at the moment. Absolutely loving life. And this is why we love the Champions League. This is why we love the Champions League. In-swinger from DeMarco. Hauga there again. Kasper Hoog. Big man back on D. You love to see it. The number 9 getting involved. And it's another in-swinger. Evian gets it away. Into the channel for DeMarco. Across. He comes up the bar. Oh my goodness. Akanji hits it off the bar. Heiken swipes at it. And Marcus Thuram can't believe it. Oh! That's a very important touch from the goalkeeper because it's coming right back to Thuram. Oh, wow. And Bodo survived that one. Bodo survived that one. And they can hit it long here. It's over Akanji for Bastoni. And flipping Inter need to get it forward now. Inter need to get one in the net right now. Time is not on their side. Definitely not on their side at the moment. Certainly not. DeMarco's in space on the left. Into the channel for Boney. Down to the byline. Sits down. Is DeMarco. Puts it wide. And Q-Bag. Giving Newcastle a game, but they're up 9-3 on aggregate. Doesn't really matter. Leverkusen just seeing Olympiacos off. And Bodo Glimt making history in Italy. What a night. What a Champions League evening it has been. For sure. That's why we love it. That's why we love it. 20 minutes remaining. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes for an absolute flippin' miracle for Milan. Inter, I should say. Let's not get the Italian giants confused. But Bodo, worth every single drop. Worth every single bit of this lead that they have right here. It's been a fantastic performance. And Inter need to score like yesterday. Like, they need to score like 5 minutes ago. So impressive from Bodo. Very brave with a lot of the high press that they've put on today. Kept the midfield very tight. They've done well. Done well. They're very, very deserving of their lead. And Inter need to get the ball forward, at least get it forward. Bodo just comfortable, comfy, chilling, cruising at your ground. At your ground, bro. That's a good turn from Hogue. Here's Hauga. That's a great touch. Great ball. Another one into the middle. It's a good touch. And that is game, set, match. Glimt into the number 16. Early ball across from Hogue. What a touch from Edwin. Smashes it into the corner. Sommer, no chance. 2-0. Wow. Wow. We're watching history. We are watching history, people. And Inter are sunk on aggregate against the Italian giants. And there you go, people. There you go. That is why we love it. Oh, my. Inter getting absolutely embarrassed at home. Inter getting absolutely embarrassed. Inter getting absolutely embarrassed. Hakan Avian gets his first ever Champions League goal. Inter are out. Down 4 goals to Bodo Glimt. Absolutely. What a night. What a game. What a story. Oh, my God. And they are worth every bit of it. They're worth every bit of it. Absolutely embarrassing Inter in their own ground. Footy Judge Mo is probably having a conniption right now. Homie is probably flipping. He's probably locked the stream off. He probably rage quit already. Bodo Glimt 5-1 on aggregate. Oh, could it get worse? It couldn't get worse. It's not going to get worse. Bloomberg got all day. Ball to the other side. No worries. No worries, lads. You're up 2-0, as they say. No worries about that, my friend. Oh, my God. It's all over but the crying. It's absolutely all over but the weeping. It's all over but the wailing. And if it needed an absolute miracle before this, it'll need something absolutely unprecedented. What? And what a performance, too, man. What a performance. Stood up for 45 minutes and then said, you know what? We're feeling it. Came out and put them away. Came out in the second half here and said, you know what? We're going to stop hitting it long. We're going to play it around the back. And absolutely. Zucic! And absolutely. They're still putting bodies. They're up 4 goals, putting bodies on the line. And Bodo Glimt, hats off. Hats off to the Norwegians. And shit. Man City and Sporting better look out. Manchester City and Sporting better look out. There is a 50-50 chance. There's a 50-50 chance, people, that Manchester City have to go back to the North Pole. There's a 50-50 chance that Man City have to go back to the North Pole. Oh my God, what do they have to do to score? Referee says it goes over the line. 2-1 Bodo on the night, 5-2 on aggregate. Ref blows his whistle. What's going in? I don't see it. It's not in. Okay, so he's saying the last one was in. The Bastoni one is in. It's definitely not over there. Boney blocks it. That's not in. There's no way that's in. Oh, wow. That must have been really close. That must have been really, really close. And the Inter have one back. But it's still a long, long way to go. It's still a long, long way to go in this one. Is Barella into the channel? And Bodo just have to maintain the discipline, and they'll be just fine. DeMarco cross. And it's played out wide. And there's all kinds of space on the counterattack. Here he is. He's going to get past Akanji. No, Akanji does well. Oh! Wow. Wow. Inter just surviving there. And it could have been another 3-1 scoreline, just as it was in Norway. Big switch to DeMarco here. He's got space to put the cross in. There it goes. Goes all the way past everyone. Diouf on the other side. That's going to go too far. That's going to go too far. And it's no. Commentators trying to say it's nervy. This is done, bro. Inter have not given enough in this tie, and they're done. Hogue and Bloomberg have worked really hard today. Oh, they're not coming off? No? We're going to wait for the next one? All right. Time just slipping away here. That's definite foul. They'll take the foul, ref. That's a definite foul, ref. It's a definite foul, ref. Bastoni needs to walk away. Bastoni needs to walk away. He's come through the back of him. Yeah, show us the thing. That is so flippin' close, dude. Okay. That's what the technology's for. That's what the technology's for. All right. The watch says yes. The watch says yes. Long ball to the back post. It's headed up. Diouf does really well. Oh, that's great work from Bodo. Oh, he's giving it away, Evian. Here's Bonnie. You got to go forward. Got to get it forward. It is cleared once again for the corner. Cleared once again for the corner. And here comes the outswinger from DeMarco. Pressure will relent to Ram with the header. Another sub, two more subs, Dumfries and Carlos. Bisek comes off. It's a 2-4-4 formation now. Saltness coming in for Bodo for the last 10 minutes here. Evian has the match winner at the moment. This game, this second leg here, as it sits. Ulrich. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Ooh. Heiken can just hit this one long. It's over the top here. Ball back for Sommer. Made him hit it long. It's a battle with Akanji once again. Who's going to come down with the second ball? Here's Saltines. And it just feels like it's out of reach for Inter. Definitely a nervousness. 29 attempts for Inter. Jesus. Bodo about 10 minutes away here. And Inter have made all their subs. The dice is thrown. The men out there are going to have to do an absolute miracle. They'll have to do an absolute madness. 3 goals in the last 10 minutes in a match where they have not, as of yet, been good enough at all. Lots of poor touch from Barella. Ball up the line from Chavold. Doesn't go very far. Doesn't matter. And of course, you would expect Bodo to be able to hold out now. Speaking of not being able to go this long, they didn't have to. They've done themselves very good, very well here. In from Stoney. Thuram once again heads it wide. And the time will just tick away. Definitely all over but the crying. All over but the wailing for footy judge Mo. Kivu sitting down. He knows it. He's a defeated man. Christian Kivu is a defeated man sitting down on the Inter bench. He's done his bit. He's thrown the die is cast, as they say. It's one over the top. And Bodo doing so well to win these second balls here. I don't know what the whistle's for. No, it's going to be a free kick to Bodo. The commentator's wrong. They're going to call a foul against. It's going to be a foul against Inter. Borkin coming off. Alasami coming on to defend this 3-goal lead with 5 minutes left. And I wonder what the prize is for winning this game, for winning this tie. For Bodo getting to go to the next round. Especially if it's a freaking they go to Man City again. Imagine the money from that game. Here's Berg looking for an in-swinger. There it is. It's up. Akanji away. The shot from beyond the box is well high and wide. Into the channel here. Defense does really well there. Does really well. Barella does very well chasing back Hauga. Got to win the second one. They've done that. A lot of space in the middle. It's doing well to keep it. What? That's a horrendous call. That's a horrendous call. Oh, my God. That's so poor from the referee. Here's Boney. Now Zucic. Bastoni. Alasimi steals it. Bodo are on their way. 3v2. Here's Hauga. Doesn't have to be in any kind of a hurry here. You just keep it. He does so well there. And here's Berg. And Bodo can just keep it. Bodo can just keep it. Let's hear the olays from the Bodo fans. You probably can't hear them. There's probably not that many of them. That's well done. That's well done. But almost good work again from Bodo. And what a win. What a result. What an absolute result for Bodo. 50-50 shot. That man's shitty. Go back to the North Pole. And how crazy would it be? How crazy would that be? There's a world where Arsenal would have to play Bodo. Of course, that's assuming they win their next tie. But after beating Inter, confidence is going to be huge. And literally no one, there's not a team in the competition that's looking forward to going and playing in the North Pole. There ain't nobody. Man City's already lost. Madrid's already lost. Well, that was at home, actually. Bodo don't give a shit. Do not care where they're at. They came to play. Came to do big things. And this right here, people, is very big. Very big thing. Hauga, plenty of time and space on the ball. Not enough curl on that for his teammate there. The Italian team's not doing so hot in the Champions League, man. Not doing so hot. Yeah, Atalanta definitely not going to make it. Dortmund are going to beat them, I think. Juve not going to get 3 goals against Galatasaray, I don't think. Wow. 3 Italian teams might be going out in this stage. And it'll be up to Napoli. It'll be up to Napoli to represent the Italians in the Champions League because Bodo Glimt are going through. Inter fans leaving. Bodo Glimt coming to the home, coming to the San Siro, doing the business. And there's only 1 minute of stoppage time. Like I said, people, it's all over but the crying. It's all over but the tears. What an incredible performance from the men in yellow. The Norwegian Yellow Submarine. Three minutes instead. They've upped it to 3 minutes, like that's going to matter. Like that's going to matter. Glum, sullen faces on the Inter bench. So too on the face of Christian Kibu. He looks worried, bro. He looks worried. Is your job on the line here tonight, dog? Is your job on the line here, bro? That wouldn't be good. And Inter Milan, after being finalists in 2 of the last 3 Champions Leagues, are going out in the round of 32. Going out in the round of 32. Going out in the playoff round. Tony Miola says they're on the brink. Homie, they're eliminated. It's a minute and a half to go. They're down 3 goals. It's over. It's done. Finito. And a minute left here for Bodo to just enjoy themselves. Inter have taken 30 shots. 30 shots. And they've only scored 1 time. They've only scored 1 time. 30 shots. What an incredible feat. What an incredible accomplishment. Oh, it's over, dude. What you talk about? Definitely over. What an incredible run here from Bodo. And I didn't even realize that they needed 7 points from the last 3 games versus Dortmund, Manchester City, and Atletico Madrid. And they did that just to draw Inter Milan in the playoff round. There's the final whistle. Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt, people. You can't call them the Bozo Gimps anymore. You can't call them the Bozo Gimps. Inter are the Bozos. What a story. What a game. And they're worth every single bit of this win. Held off for 45 minutes. Decided, you know what? Let's put the ball down and play a little bit here. And put Inter to bed. Good night. Wow. And holy shit, Manchester City might be going back to the North Pole. There's a 50-50 shot that Manchester City go back to the North Pole. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Footy Judge Mo is going to be so upset. He's going to be so upset. What in the world have we just seen? Bodo Glimt. Absolute ballers. Absolute ballers. Defended with everything they had in that first half. Lots of clearances. Lots of defending. Lots of sitting back in their shape. And then they said, you know what? You know what? Let's put it down and play in that second half. Still pressing high. Caused all kinds of worries. Inter, not good enough. And they crash out. Crash out of the Champions League. And Lumen said earlier that Inter fans should hate the Champions League now. They absolutely should hate the Champions League. Whoo! What a match. What a story. What a game. What a league. What an incredible sport this is. You love to see it. And Bodo march on. Bodo Glimt march on. And what you got to also think about how big this is for the club itself. The money they get from winning this tie. The money they just won is huge. Think about that. The money they've just won just from winning this tie. It's like $6 million or some shit. The money they've just won just from winning this tie is probably worth more than the whole squad. Think about that. The money they get from beating Inter is probably more than their whole squad is worth. That's amazing. That is amazing. Well, there you have it, people. And let's go Madrid through, Leverkusen through, Glimt through, and of course Newcastle on their way as well. What a story. What a night. I'm going to sign off here for now, people. Of course, we'll be locked in tomorrow live and direct for the rest of the Champions League games. Of course, it's Real Madrid, Benfica, and all the drama there. Paris and Monaco should be a good one. Absolutely should. And, of course, Dortmund facing Atalanta. I don't think we're going to see any change in that one. But, yeah, absolutely was a good stream. Thanks for being here, people. Go ahead and like it up, hype it up on your way out. It would be my honor and a pleasure to welcome you to the community. If you are new, so go ahead and subscribe. And make sure you get the notification bell on locked in so you know when we're live each and every time. So like I said, thank you so much for being here, people. It has been a pleasure. And you will see me next time.